Britten Sinfonia is a chamber orchestra based in Cambridge. Let's find out what happened when some of their musicians visited Norwich Cathedral to play 2 special concerts as part of the Norfolk Norwich Festival. All concerts take a lot of planning before an audience hears any music being played. It's not just the musicians on stage who are important. Britten Sinfonia has an artistic director, a concerts team, and a marketing team who work together behind the scenes to make every event a success. For weeks before the performance, the office is a hive of activity. The pieces of music for the concert are chosen by the artistic director, and the music librarian orders any that aren't in the Britten Sinfonia music library. If it's really unusual, the music might have to be sent from another country. When it arrives, it has to be carefully sorted into folders. Every musician gets their own folder with all the music that they will play in the concert. So that they give a really good performance, the musicians have to practice together. This is called a rehearsal. Before they go to Norwich, Britten Sinfonia will rehearse together in London. The concerts team get ready for the rehearsal by making sure that they have everything they need. They must remember all the folders or pads of music, the music stands, and some tea and biscuits for break time. On the morning of the rehearsal, they make their way to Cecil Sharp House in Camden in London. The rehearsal will last all day, and the concerts team get there nice and early so that they can set up the room before the musicians arrive. Once everyone's ready, it's time for the rehearsal to begin. The players take their time to work on each piece, discussing things like the speed or tempo of the music and practicing any tricky bits. They write the things they need to remember onto their parts. For most concerts, Britten Sinfonia doesn't have a conductor, so this rehearsal is being directed by Tom.
My name's Tom, and I'm one of the leaders of the orchestra, so I play the violin. So when we work without conductor, it falls to me to fulfil some of those responsibilities that the conductor usually would. I set the tempos. That's one of the most important things, is I give the upbeats dum-da-ga-dum-da-ga-dum for the Grieg. In a programme like tonight's, you have to remember an awful lot of different tempos and get the upbeats right.
For this concert, there are also some soloists. Abel on the cello, Bernard on percussion, and Peter, who plays the oboe. As soloists, they will play either completely on their own or accompanied by the rest of the ensemble. There's a lot of work to do, but playing in an ensemble can be great fun too. Let's hear from violinist Ali about everything that's happening today.
Hello, I am Ali and I play the violin, and we're currently preparing for a concert in Norwich Cathedral. It's really exciting to play in somewhere like Norwich Cathedral, and I can't wait to be there in that massive space making music. And the programme we're doing is really varied. It's quite a good example actually of all the different styles of music that we do. We're doing everything from Bach, who was a really famous Baroque composer hundreds of years ago, to some Danish folk music that's been arranged for strings. That's super fun to play. Because I play the violin, I'm in the string section of the orchestra. So today we're working with quite a lot of other strings. We've got some violas, cellos and a big double bass. And we're also working with a wonderful percussionist and a wonderful cellist who, as well as playing the cello, sings at the same time, which is pretty cool.
When the rehearsal is over, the musicians pack away their instruments and go home. The concerts team have a lot to tidy up. Let's hope they don't leave anything behind. It's concert day. and everyone is arriving in Norwich to get ready for the rehearsals and performances. The whole team has come to help. It's a good job as there's a lot to do. Before the rehearsal, the van will need unpacking and everything needs to be set up inside. Because they're not in a concert hall, the audience will be sitting on the floor, so the marketing team and festival volunteers set up lots of mats to make them more comfortable. The seating plan has been carefully arranged and they need to make sure all the mats are in the right place in the cathedral. Meanwhile, outside, the musicians start to arrive. Some of them have quite a lot to move around. Steve can carry his double bass, but Bill has to wheel his 3 timpani all the way down the cathedral. Some of Bernard's percussion instruments require quite a lot of setting up. It's going to be a busy afternoon for everyone. The musicians need to practice getting around the cathedral to all the different stages. Cathedrals are special buildings to play in. They have lovely acoustics. That's because the high ceiling and all the stone make the sound reverberate and echo. For today's concerts, Britten Sinfonia are being joined by the cathedral choir and organist for some pieces of choral music. As there are now a lot of people singing and playing together, the choir's director Ashley takes over from Tom and conducts everyone. The singers and players need to watch him to make sure they're all going at the same tempo. During the rehearsal, Peter takes a moment to practice his solo in the middle of the nave. Once all the pieces have been rehearsed, there's just time for a quick break before the first concert. The musicians and singers will change into their concert clothes and get ready to perform. Audience members are starting to arrive. Lots of people have brought blankets and cushions to get comfortable while they listen. Finally, the musicians take their places and the concert begins. When the concert ends, the audience and musicians seem to have really enjoyed themselves. It's the perfect time to find out how Ali and Tom are getting on.
Hello everyone, it's concert day, really exciting. We've actually just done our first performance here in amazing Norwich Cathedral. It's such a wonderful space to play in, and we had an audience which was super exciting to play to people in the building. They were all around the building, loads sitting on the floor, some on chairs. So it was fantastic to play live to people. And we got to move around the building as well. I played at 2 different points in the cathedral, one at the far end and then one right in the middle. So it's been really exciting and we get to do it again.
So we've just played our first concert in Norwich in goodness knows how long, and it's such a relief to be back playing music and looking into the eyes of audience members. We've really missed them. It's great to be back.
Although it can be tiring, helping to produce big events is exciting too. Concert days can be very long, and the team have been hard at work all day. They've been here so long that it's dark outside now, and time to welcome the second audience into the cathedral. The concert starts all over again. Learning an instrument to such a high level takes many, many years of study and practice. After all that training, the musicians love to perform for audiences around the world. And just like that, the second concert is over too. The house lights come back on, the audience leaves the venue, and the team can start to pack everything away. It's been another successful concert for Britten Sinfonia.